Hello everybody, and welcome to the Real Estate Whiteboard. I'm Jerry Emge, a realtor with Keller Williams The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California. And I serve the Inland Empire from basically the city of Corona to Fallbrook, and from Lake Elsinore all the way out to San Jacinto. It's about a 25-mile radius from my house. And I focus on primarily seniors and military veterans and military people who are PCSing into or out of the area. So today I want to talk about real estate loans. And I don't want to talk about loans in general. I'll get into that in another video. Today I want to talk about the things you should never do when you're applying for a real estate loan. The very first thing you want to never do when you're in that process, you never want to co-sign a loan for anybody else. So make sure you don't do that. It's a big no-no. It puts you in jeopardy. It puts you on the hook for their loan, whatever it may be, a car or furniture or who knows what. Don't do it. You know, you get all excited when you're going to be buying a house, and you know you're going to have a bunch of money coming in, and you're going to spend some money on this and that and the other. Maybe you're going to want to buy furniture. Well, don't do that. Wait till you delay your gratification a little bit and wait till you get in the house, and it's probably better if you do it then anyway. You'll know everything's going to fit and color coordinate and all that sort of thing. So whatever you do, don't go out and buy a bunch of furniture, and especially if you're going to buy it on credit. Remember, everything I'm talking to you about today is going to have some kind of a negative impact on your loan application. Don't go out and buy a truck or a car, and as the old saying goes, unless you plan on sleeping in them, because you may not be able to get the house you want if you have if you have a brand new car or truck loan or a boat or an airplane or any other kind of toy like that. Just wait. It can't be that big a deal to wait a little longer. And if it kills your real estate loan, then it just wasn't worth it. Like I say, unless you want to live in it. If you have a bunch of cash saved up that you plan on using to apply toward closing costs, don't dig into that cash unless it's an absolute emergency. Don't dig into that cash for any reason. Wait till after closing. Spend the cash on closing, and whatever you got left over, do what you want with it. But just don't mess with it. Anytime you have money moving into or out of a bank account, it raises at least a yellow flag to a loan officer and to an underwriter. So be very careful what you do with cash. At the same token, don't put any large deposits into your account unless you talk to your loan officer first. That way they can sort of cover for you that you didn't rob a bank and stuck the money in the account. You don't want to do things like that. So you definitely don't want to rob a bank, but you don't want to have a chunk of money coming in that your great uncle gave you or your grandmother or whatever without fully explaining it to your loan officer. So just keep that in mind. No money going into or out of bank accounts. So in general, just don't have anything that can originate an inquiry on your credit file while you're in this process. It's not a very long process, a few months tops. And so don't mess with it. It's a bad time when you're in the loan process or even just prior to change jobs or quit your job and start a home-based business or anything like that. Just leave your career alone. Your W-2s and all that are going to be really critical to you getting this loan. And don't mess with it. Just don't mess with it. If you have any debts that you're trying to hide from your application, maybe innocently, for example, one of the more common ones is a school loan. Let's say you went to school 10 years ago and you haven't paid that loan off yet, and you think, well, they're never going to know about that. Well, they will. They know about everything. So don't hide that from your loan officer. Don't keep it off your application. That or any other type of loans that you might have, just put them all down. It's going to probably end up helping you. Sometimes actually an extra loan that you might have might help your credit score. So don't be afraid to put them all down. You're better off being honest about it up front, and you won't have to have any sleepless nights or worries or worried about somebody coming back at you later. If you use credit cards, don't use them excessively during this period of time. Don't fall behind on credit card debt or car payments or any kind of debt. Stay current with everything. Rent payments, mortgage payments, car payments, boat payments, whatever it may be. Just stay current and don't open any new ones. If you follow all these guidelines, if you have good credit and you have good income, you should have no problem floating through the loan process. So until next time, if you like my channel, if you like what I have to say, when you see the opportunity to subscribe down below the description, subscribe. If you hit the little notification bell, you'll be notified when a new video goes live. My promise to you is to put new videos up every Thursday by 10 o'clock Pacific Coast time. Be on different wide-ranging topics, from general information like today's topic was about general information about a loan, to maybe very specific information about a particular neighborhood that I service. So be on the lookout for my videos. I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you next Thursday. Thank you. Goodbye.